Better to be held than holding on. A Miraculous Ladybug fanfiction written, voiced, and thumbnail drawn by me, EB Artix. Please enjoy Better to be held than holding on. On days like this, quiet Saturday mornings were hard. Marinette had nothing to do. Well, no, that's a lie. She had a test on Monday about fiber construction and functionality. But it was a Saturday morning, not Sunday afternoon. So, without any pressing priorities, Marinette scrolled through her Instagram feed. Her former classmate and crush of the century, Adrian Agreste, had posted a new story on his private account. He'd gone to an ice rink with friends she didn't recognize. Perhaps they were models? They recorded a video of Adrian dramatically, yet somewhat majestically, falling onto the ice, waving his arms around in a futile attempt to balance. Marinette grinned and liked the story, debating whether to send a laughing reaction emoji. Would that be too much? Liking his story was okay because he liked her stories all the time. He even went through her highlights to like all her sewing and art projects. Liking was established mutual territory. But reaction emojis? Marinette checked her DMs with him to see their history. He had wished her a happy birthday last month. Twice, in fact. Once in DMs and under her birthday post. They'd also exchanged small paragraphs back and forth for weeks a few months ago. And oh, he had sent reaction emojis before. So she decided to send a laughing emoji in response to his story. The last actual message she'd sent to him was thanking him for wishing her a happy birthday. Adrian, happy birthday, Marinette. Mari, thank you so much. Adrian, I hope you had an amazing day. Mari, it was great. I hope you've been doing well too. Sent 1 month ago. He hadn't replied or even seen it, which hurt a bit. Not that Marinette had any right to be upset, but was she really at the bottom of his DM list? Who was she kidding? She probably was. He was out there making friends, connecting, being social, and getting 700 followers on his private account, while her private account was stagnant at 160. Marinette knew it was about the quality, not quantity of people in your social group, but that's the dark truth about what social media does, turning everything into a numbers game. Switching her phone off, Marinette groaned as the butterflies in her stomach turned into dread and betrayal. Why, years after they went to Lancet and years since she'd seen Adrian in person, was her heart still so caught up in him? Why did she crave his attention, desire his likes, anticipate his messages, and hope, oh so helplessly, that he'd sweep her off her feet and let her be his? Why did her heart betray her? It wasn't healthy to have such a long-standing crush on a guy you never see or have any chance with. Adrian already has a girlfriend, she told herself. It was probably true. Adrian's Instagram had pictures of him standing next to pretty girls with dark hair wearing blue and green dresses. One of them had to be dating him by now. Who wouldn't? All of Paris had a crush on him. And on Cat Noir, but that's besides the point. Marinette heard her phone buzz under the blanket where she had discarded it prior. Instagram. Adrian liked your message. I've been good, thanks. I just got back from New York Fashion Week. Oh, she wasn't expecting a response at all. Maybe a like at most. But he answered her message from a month ago? Well, that's sweet. He could have pretended he hadn't seen it, but he answered. Was it because he wanted to message her? To make conversation with the girl next door? Could he like her? No. This was Adrian. He was probably just being courteous. Stop thinking like that, Marinette. Mari. No worries. Oh, that's good. I'm sure you did great. Was that an okay response? Well, it would have to do because she pressed send before she could overthink it too much. What an embarrassing state to be in. So head over heels for this guy for no reason. Actually, no, there was a bunch of reasons that Marinette could list out. Adrian Agreste was handsome, the smartest person she'd ever met, level-headed, insanely empathetic, so kind, generous, stood up to Chloe for her, trustworthy. But was the Adrian she remembered the same Adrian who was messaging her now? Marinette didn't know. But that still couldn't crush the idea that she had of him in her head. There was no way he was as perfect as her memories told her, right? She hoped for her own sake that was the case. Otherwise, she would continue to pine over him, even when he begins posting about 5 kids and a loving, beautiful wife. That thought made her want to vomit. Love made her ugly and cruel. Block him! Alya had told her, "Look at the damage he's done to you. You have to move on." "I know," she'd responded, "but do I have to block him? I like seeing what he's up to." "Yeah, and you also like soaking up whatever little interaction he gives you. Many other men out there would give you the attention you deserve, who aren't Adrian Agreste," Alya said. "Like who?" Marinette scoffed. "I don't know. That Luka guy who's always up in your DMs, or heck, what about the alley cat that knocks on your trapdoor every other evening? Neither like me, and I don't date strays. You don't date at all. That's the problem." Marinette knew Alya was right. Other than blocking Adrian, the next best remedy to help her lovesick heart was to be with someone else. Someone who liked her. But that would mean she'd have to go get someone to like her and date. Like, go out. Marinette's clothes were trendy and in style. Her hair could use some work, but it wasn't tragic. Her makeup skills needed some practice. So, Marinette got out of bed, threw on an off-the-shoulder shirt, and loaded up Pinterest for reference as she started to apply some makeup. Her eyeliner was a bit chalky, her concealer was not yellow enough to cancel out the purple under her eyes, but the look from afar wasn't that bad. She set up her phone to take a picture and sent it to Alya for her opinion. Alya: "OMG, girl, you look amazing. Who wouldn't fall for you looking like that? Set it as your profile pic ASAP." Mari: "Why?" Alya: "'Cause you look hot. Post it on your close friends too. Luka's on there, right? Hurry up." Chuckling at her best friend's enthusiasm, Marinette did as she was told and updated her profile picture and posted it on her close friend's story. Not expecting anything to come from it, she had been meaning to change her profile picture for a while. Instagram: "Luka liked your story. You look beautiful, Marinette." That was quick. Since when was Luka that straightforward? "Thanks, Luka. Are you free next Friday? I have some spare tickets to a friend of mine's gig. Would you like to come with me?" Mari: "Oh, sure." Luka: "Great, it's a date." Alya: "OMG, he asked you out already? Girl, oh, he likes you." Marinette turned her phone off and grabbed makeup wipes to remove the makeup from her face before heading downstairs for breakfast. Finally, she was getting excited about a guy who wasn't Adrian. In fact, she doubted she'd even check his profile at all today. Why would she when she had a date lined up next Friday? Finally, Marinette would stop holding on to Adrian Agreste and allow herself to be held by someone else. Thank you so much for listening. This was Better to be Held Than Holding On. In my notes, I have written down that then Adrian sees Marinette's new profile picture and thinks, maybe Cat Noir should stop by the bakery this afternoon. Wink face. So do with that information what you will, and I'll see you next time. Bye.